Hey guys, Toast here. Today we're going to review and discuss the Sjögren Inertial, a shotgun for the assault class from the first DLC They Shall Not Pass in Battlefield 1. We'll discuss the stats of the weapon, attachments, the situations in which it excels, and some tips when playing with this particular weapon. A quick interesting fact about the weapon, it's the only one in the French-based DLC They Shall Not Pass that is not of French origin. It's instead of Swedish origin. Unlike the DLC weapons for the Medic, Support, and Scout class, the DLC weapons for the Assault class come in only one variant. The one variant for the Sjögren Inertial is the Factory variant. In order to unlock this weapon, you need to get 50 kills with the Model 10A Slug variant, and then 15 kills in a single round with the M97 Trench Gun Hunter variant. The Sjögren Inertial deals a maximum per pellet damage of 8.4 and a minimum of 4.2 with 13 pellets fired in each shot. This means that the weapon is capable of dealing a theoretical maximum damage of 109.2 if all pellets were to hit at the maximum damage range, and then a theoretical minimum damage of 4.2 if only one pellet were to hit at the minimum damage range. The weapon deals its maximum damage up to 14 meters and then drops to the minimum damage by 21 meters. This means that you can secure a one-shot kill up to 14 meters, assuming that at least 12 out of the 13 pellets connect with the target. The maximum damage, minimum damage, and damage drop-off are all in line with what we've seen from other shotguns with the exception of the 12G automatic. The pellet count, however, is at the lower end of the spectrum, so to make up for this, the weapon has a rate of fire of 163 rounds per minute, placing it as the second highest rate of fire shotgun behind the 12G automatic. The weapon has 5 rounds available prior to needing to reload, and is reloaded with individual rounds taking 0.533 seconds per round to reload. Where the weapon sets itself apart from other shotguns in the game is with the recoil and the dispersion. The Sjögren Inertial has an impressive horizontal and vertical dispersion of only 1.6 degrees, which is lower than the Hunter variants of both the Model 10A and the M97 Trench Gun, and only trails behind the 12G automatic by 0.4 degrees. This essentially means that the pellets spread out at a pretty tight angle when they leave the barrel of the weapon. The recoil is also impressive for a shotgun at 6 degrees of vertical recoil and 0.5 degrees of horizontal recoil, giving it the lowest horizontal recoil and some of the lowest vertical recoil for a shotgun in the game. The Sjögren Inertial also has solid recoil decrease, meaning that the sights return to the neutral position faster between each subsequent shot. The attachments for the Sjögren Inertial are a little bit different than what we've seen so far in these reviews from other shotguns. The weapon is equipped with iron sights, of which there are 2 different types of iron sights, both standard and shotgun rib. The magnification ranges from 1x up to 2x. However, unlike the other shotguns we've reviewed so far, and similar to the 12G automatic, you cannot attach a bayonet to this weapon. Like most other shotguns in the game with the exception of the Model 10A Slug variant, the Sjögren Inertial really excels at very close range, essentially up to its maximum damage distance of 14 meters. With this shotgun in particular, once you get past that range, its effectiveness drops off dramatically due to the low pellet count. Stick to tight corridors and be ready to fire off follow-up shots in order to find success with this weapon. The Sjögren Inertial is interesting compared to other shotguns we've reviewed so far because the other shotguns are capable of getting one-shot kills past their technical maximum damage range, but the Sjögren Inertial really dies off quickly past 15 meters. The reason for this is the low pellet count. With a theoretical maximum damage of only 109.2, this means that if more than one pellet doesn't connect, or if you get past the point of 7.7 damage per pellet, which happens between 15 and 16 meters out, you're no longer capable of a one-shot kill. Be ready for a quick follow-up shot in most situations, even when you think you're well within the one-shot range. Aiming down sight with this particular shotgun is going to have more of an impact than with other shotguns available. The reason for this is that the weapon's maximum theoretical damage is only slightly higher than that which is needed to secure a one-shot kill, so you'll likely want the additional reduction in spread that aiming down sight offers in order to ensure that at least 12 of your pellets hit the target. Hip firing is of course still viable, but you're more likely to need to take follow-up shots than if you were going to aim down sight. Because of the tight dispersion and low maximum theoretical damage, the Sjögren is very much suited to one-on-one situations. The Model 10A and M97 trench gun offer more pellets and higher dispersion, allowing you to hit multiple targets with each shot, and the 12G automatic offers a significantly higher rate of fire, and with the extended variant in particular, more rounds to fire before needing to reload, giving you more room clearing capabilities. While you'll very likely be able to take out more than one enemy prior to needing to reload, try to put yourself in one-on-one situations when possible to give yourself the best chance of survival. As with other shotguns in the game, save perhaps for the Model 10A Slug variant, the Sjögren is going to benefit you most on small maps like Argonne Forest and Fort de Vaux, or on tight corridors and small condensed areas of medium or large maps like the building interiors on Amiens or the interior spaces on Monte Grappa. Wide open maps like Faux Fortress, St. Quentin Scar, Empire's Edge, and Soissons are going to make this weapon significantly more difficult to use while not becoming a target for most other classes whose weapons better excel on those maps. Now I want to know how you feel about using the Sjögren Inertial. Do you like the weapon and feel it's viable? Or do you feel that there are other weapons that may be a better choice for the assault class? Let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, please leave a like, and if you want to see more content, please subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Toast, and I'll talk to you soon.